Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another walkthrough and we're actually going to be using this practice book. Great book. There's 200 examples in here. We're going to be working on number 15, which is right here. So we're in Fusion 360, though we don't need to be. We could be in SolidWorks. We could be in all numbers of different modeling programs to do something like this piece. And in fact, I'm actually going to have the drawing on my phone so I can see it at the same time. So we're going to start off with a sketch. And we're going to start off with a rectangle, a center rectangle. Starting at the origin, we got 280 by 280. Now, one of the things I really want to stress in this video particularly is some shortcuts and practices that might really help you speed up your sketch process. And honestly, these are things that I don't typically do. And so as I've been working on this, it's been a good reminder for me. So we're going to start off with a circle. Actually, no, we're going to start off with construction lines. And these construction lines we're going to be using later for mirroring features. Now we're going to start with a circle. And we can see that that one is 108. From there, we are going to add the tangent perpendicular lines. And we want to add a measurement for that at, it looks like 10. Nice thing is now it is constrained. Now what we could do if we really wanted to is we could just leave this like it is right now. We don't really have to get rid of anything. Though, especially in these corners right here, we have these little shapes right here. They're going to get in the way later. So we're just going to trim this right here and we're going to trim those little curves on the inside. And we're going to keep this line. If we get rid of it, we lose that measurement. We lose that constraint. And so we're going to keep it. And we could mirror right now, but I'm going to actually keep going with the modeling and we'll mirror everything later. So we have 40, excuse me. And we're going to add a rectangle. It's going to be 10. I'm just going to use a collinear relationship right here. Nice. And then last but not least, we're going to do a rectangle at 50 by 10. Awesome. We're going to do this. It's going to be great. All right, so next thing we want to do is we actually just want to trim away any of the parts we don't need. We're going to get rid of that and that. We're going to get rid of that. All these little guys. Awesome. And I'm actually going to keep the full circle. And I'm just going to mirror some of these parts. We mirrored across, and we have that. Awesome. Trim these last two. We've got the full part. Now let's just add in those final dimensions again. We have a 10 there. Nice thing is all of this should be the right measurements. We don't have to change anything. I want to make sure that this is 20. Oh, we did miss this measurement right here, which is 50. And I'm missing one. What am I missing? Oh, it's not attached. There we go. So now what we can do, oh, I forgot to mirror that one. We'll just mirror that right now. And then we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to mirror the top part. Now, you'd think next I want to do is add these fillets in here, but I'm actually not going to do that, and I'll show you why. If I add the fillets now, I'm going to lose my measurement. That is constraining a lot of these features. I've lost that point. Even though it's still there for whatever reason, it just does not like that. And so we're actually going to extrude at this point, and we're going to extrude this region, this profile. There we go. We're going to do that at 20 millimeters. That's what's in the measurement down there. Yep. So this is great. We have the corners and we're going to fillet. Typically, you try filleting near the very end of your projects. You usually don't want to do them early on. You'll always just regret it. So we have 40. And the nice thing is now we can go back into the sketch and we can use this radius to actually get that center point for the holes, which are 40. And then that's offset by 20 at at 60. And then you can do this every time in the corners. You could do a rectangular pattern. I'm going to do a circular pattern. If you can get away with a circular pattern, I would always suggest it. And so we have those placed, and we're going to extrude these outer ones first, because if we did it the other way, we'd lose the sketch. We'll go to 5 millimeters. But since we extruded, we now have this face, so it's nice we don't have to do another step. We can just click that face. Oop, wrong one. Oh, come on. There we go. And I'm just going to pull it all the way through. And there it is. We have the part. So just to recap real quick, we had 2 sketches. The first sketch, we left this line right here all the way around to make sure that we kept those measurements and restrained this part. We also didn't put the fillets in, not until later. And once we had done that, then we were able to add the final features because they were going to be referenced to the fillets. So just to keep in mind, it's not always going to be so clean cut that you sketch everything, even if in this case, it's the same plane. So that is all. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to see them in the comment section down below. Like this video if it's something that has been helpful. And as always, keep modeling, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.